Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I thought I had another deck. I thought there was 4, but there's only 3. I'm going to use these cards today. The tarot to go. I'm a bit hungry all of a sudden. My belly's rumbling a little bit, so my apologies for my belly rumbling. The Psychic Tarot and the Enchanted Map. Good morning, everybody. It is morning. It's 11:33. It's like it's 11:33. Where shall we be? Where shall we be? Okay. I'm really hungry. You know, the sound of my belly rumbling sounds like the rumblings of a thunderstorm in the distance. I'll take those cards. Oh, I'm going to take those cards. Someone's on their motorbike going somewhere rather quickly. I'm listening. Okay, 3 cards. Take those. Let's have a look at the Psychic Tarot first. Let me just check something. That's all good. That's interesting, because the song I was singing, but I don't really know the words in my mind, was like, money is for nothing and you, is it your chicks for free or your chips for free? I'm watering at the mouth, seriously. Okay. And something about removing the microwave oven, something about the refrigerator, but I don't know the words. You got to move the refrigerator. You got to move this color TV. That song. And then we have Material Harvest is the first card that comes up. Now, what can we see in this picture? A masculine. I'll say that's a masculine. Would you say that's a masculine? And he's offering, well, I think he's got a grapefruit and an apple and some coins and a flask and a little vase and a bag or something. I was having a look to see if it was a patch on his top. I'm taken to like the similarity of our clothing. All has meaning. I look like I've got really big bags under my eyes as well. Okay, all has meaning. Now what do we, I mean, this could look like a field that's been ploughed. We plough the field and scatter the good seed of the land. But I felt like it was a rug, not a carpet, but a rug. And then I'm taken to like Greek mythology. I've got those cards in the background here with the columns. He's offering this. It's all out on the rug. And we have this big sunshine behind him. Actually, it takes me to like Saturn because it's got the outer ring. Okay, well that's around his head, and next we've got the crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra, your crown chakra. I'm taking some now the colourings here at the bottom of the columns. And then we have deception and envy. Now, he's removing the mask, but because there's like feathers on the mask here, I feel like the divine has lifted the veil, and now this masculine actually wants to see the truth because he's assisting. I'm taken to this wave, waves of 3. Deception and envy. And if you ever look behind him, it does look like he's got this light, like streaming, behind him. Okay, interesting. Let's delve a bit deeper. So I've got 2 stacks of cards. This one here I felt, and I said in my mind, you know, there's double cards here. Double the amount. Let's look at these cards. Do we take them from the top? The King of Cups, the King of Love, the World card, completion. Onto a new beginning now, and something is finalised. Judgment. So now that somebody sees the truth, they're ready for the judgment call. More cards than what I thought here. 8 of Pentacles, so now wanting to know the details. I'll get back to this. Because this is regarding his legacy. So he's going to take it seriously when he can now see the truth that he will not arrive to where he wants to be via the direction that he's taking. Oh, and then we've got the Tower. So that's the divine, when the divine steps in. This could be hell for a while. We haven't got the devil energy here, but and I'm still trying to work out who's in this, who's at the centre of this. Because I felt like this person might need to be sectioned. The King of Cups. So he's here to love. I was taken to that actually being more like a cappuccino cup. And he's got his flask here. So, the simple pleasures. He's content, he's happy with what he's got, even though it's not a lot. He has a lot of love. And then the World card, but I felt like all the characters were looking quite stern, apart from the Aquarius energy here. So that takes me to this watery energy of the King of Cups. Even though Aquarius is an air sign, there is the energy of love in the air over the last couple of days. And a reminder of the reason why we're here. Why we're here. Or while we're here, let me remind you that we're here to love and be loved. So now someone's waiting to face their judgment. They're waiting to face their judgment. Okay. I feel the energy, if this isn't the life for me, then what is in store for me? Wanting more details. The angel is pointing to them acknowledging that, you know, I know that you're there. And then the energy comes through of it being maybe as if you feel stranded. Now what? I don't have much, but I have a lot of love. What to do? The Eight of Pentacles is gaining more knowledge. This is somebody that wants to know the details, inside and out. How we operate, inside and out. Good morning, Moon Cookie. Good morning, Lucy. Happy to catch you live. Hello to the channel of love. Cheers, Moon Cookie. I was taken to Wallace though, and he's got a net. Can you see? And I was taken to like the netting. It's like when you've gone and caught yourself like a little gem. The tower's here. Woo woo! When there's a train there, I just felt like making sounds like a train. Well, that's those cards. Did that make any sense? It will make sense to who it needs to make sense to because they're connected. Very much yesterday about clarity coming through. Receiving the clarity that you desire. Okay. Let's have a look at this stack of cards. Has a lot of unconditional love. An offering of love from the universe. So the Tower stepped in, lifted the veil of illusion. This masculine can now see clearly. He's trusting the divine to lead him. Trusting that the divine has got his back. We've got a bird of peace coming in here. So there will be a sign. I was going to say lately, all I've been doing is asking, but then the song come through. Have I told you lately that I love you? You just ask for a sign. Can I have a sign, please, to confirm this? And in will come the sign. Well, we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is interesting because I'm feeling like this really cheeky chappy, okay, because he's got the sign, he's got the message, because he's got his head down, he's got this little snippet of information, okay, to like work off of, and it's the feminine here that's kind of sent this. I'm taken to like the daisies around her neck, so very much, you know, does she love me, does she love me not? Does he love me, does he love me not? So the message comes through. Does she love me? Does he love me? Can I have a sign, please, to confirm, clarify? Page of Pentacles. This is like being sent, like, they're love messages, though. The page is somebody that wishes to send a message. Okay, they're a messenger. Not so much in the physical, like as in the knight would be coming to, like, your door. This is more spiritually being delivered to your door. She's sending it here through the divine chalice of love. Reading of minds, telepathy. Look at this. Now normally, no, yes, yes, no, yes. In the Two of Cups, the lion is kind of scowling down at the masculine. So being contented in the truth here, and very much about standing strong and not scaring yourself. sacred truth, scared truth. You could change that too if you rearrange those letters. It's like rearranging the thoughts. Think, receive, observe. The energy today is about being like the observer of what you're observing. Okay, we've got heartbreak here. Yeah, the energy comes through. I didn't want to talk or focus too much on the heartbreak. You feel it. You know it. And it's like you've lived it. So you know what heartbreak is. You've lived through it. You can feel it. And you can feel when something's amiss. Especially with this spiritual connection here with your counterpart. It feels like he has an idea. Well, he has a flash of inspiration. Well, the tower will do that. And it's something that, like, when I said about the knights, they'll be more likely to just show up at your door, especially if it's the Knight of Swords, because he'll just make a decision and that's it, decision's made. He knows what to do. He's had a flash of insight. But I do believe patience is involved here. It's not as easy as that. It's just showing up. It is easy, because that's all you do have to do is like show up. Energetically, just show up. But we have this energy here of the angel is aware. You just need to be a bit patient. Your time is coming. Okay, what's next? The resurrection. But where this is like spiritual love, unconditional spiritual love, this is opportunity. This is offered by the divine. This is an opportunity offered by the divine. This is the opportunity offered by the divine's timing, when the time's right. You'll be given the sword of resurrection. I feel it has something to do with pulling this sword out of the middle here. This green sword handles. This green handled sword. The green just takes me, it came through yesterday. Well, it's right there in front of me, envy. Not jealousy, because when you're jealous, you don't really want that person to have it, do you? Envy is wishing that you could have that kind of lifestyle. And it's like you can. It's there plated for you. You can. No one said that you couldn't, only yourself. So, it's like aha moment. Okay, I can have this life. Yes, you can. It's being offered to you. It's like, so don't be so doomy and gloomy. The resurrection. The moon. Well, there's secrets. When I said about let's not focus like on the heartbreak, because we know what it is and how it feels and that it's real. There's feminine here. If you have a look, they're both communicating with the moon. And I felt that's the feminine energy there, just resting, tapping into our intuition, patience. But then there's two towers here. So there's some more things to be revealed. Okay. I was going to say, like, I think we can all maybe look back, say 2 years ago, and we would have swore blind that we were ready. It's like, what's we fuck? It's like the divine knows when we're ready. Okay. And until then, and always, you just continuously work on yourself. But yeah, I'm ready now. It's like, okay, divine kind of goes, yeah, right then. You're really not. I don't feel this is so much like for you, Divine Feminine, that message. I felt maybe like for the masculine, because there's a very balanced, contented life here. And I do feel like it's like you've picked up the slack, I'm going to say, as it comes through. So you're balanced in your masculine, feminine energy. You're contented. You've got the infinity symbol here. You've got the Two of Cups here, which is the divine connection between divine masculine and divine feminine. But when I started doing tarot, like 5 years ago, I probably would have thought I was ready then. This used to be like this card. The meaning of this would have the meaning for this card. So look at things being choppy behind you. You're not really paying attention to it, and you're keeping things balanced. We've got one more card. This is so nice, look. So when are you ready? The divine was saying, okay, look at this, the Hierophant here. You've got, this represents the twins, divine masculine, divine feminine. Looks like they're praying now. They both want to, like, it's in agreement. You're both wanting the same thing. So it's like, of course it's there for you. You both want the same thing. And realising that. When you visited the underworld, the middle world and the higher realm, it's not a world, it's a realm. It's like the world's like you create in your own mind, but the realm belongs to the divine. It's just deep, isn't it? It's good though. I'm having fun. You're off to work shortly. Morning, loves. Morning, Cynthia, darling. Oh. Should we have a look at the enchanted map? I quite enjoyed channeling that message. Okay, I haven't read anything yet, have I? No. Let's have a look and see what the enchanted map would like to say about this. It's like Wallace is gritting his teeth here. This could be the fear of heartbreak. That's why it's best not to focus on it. Okay. There's no heartbreak in here. There's just love. A lot of love. Okay. We've got two cards. The first card is Golden Palace. Very nice. I was going to get a Greek mythology card, wasn't I? Let's use these three decks that I started with. Golden Palace. It's just taking me to like, it seems like you don't have much here, but look what awaits you. Look what's being like built in the background. What the divine is devising. What's being created behind. As you hand over. I suppose I can say, that you hand yourself over to love. And you do it love's way. It's much more satisfying. Card number 23. Golden Palace. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering... Who was that just fell on the... Let's love look. Just fell onto my lap. Landed straight on my lap. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. It's like share the love. That was perfect for the reading. Let's have a look at this other card here. And we've got Sacred Pool, and it's in reverse. I was going to say this feels like it should be upright, like there's a little block, but we do have the Tower. We have to recognise that we have the most deceptive card. Oh, that's what I wanted to point out. This card here, the Nine of Pentacles, if you know the Tarot, that's the Divine Feminine's card. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups is the Divine Masculine's card. But we do have Deception and Envy. We do have the Tower. We have Judgment. Clearing Karma. Okay. Heartbreak. The Moon. So let's read this card. 47. Said it may feel a bit like hell. The world is a reflection of your thoughts. Okay, the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Okay, can I just pick up on some things there? What was it that Einstein said? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So I felt like this person needed to be sectioned. And it mentioned about looking into the mirror, and also it mentioned about the world. I think that was in the other card. I'm not sure. Anyway. So remember that you have a responsibility, not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes. Oh, look. And you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. Oh, this is a good message. Where's those Greek mythology cards, please? I love coffee. I just thought I'd put that out there. I do really, really love coffee. Okay, let's have a look and see what the Greek mythology cards want to tell us. It has something to do. Okay, we can take 2 cards, seeing as I'm drawn to these pillars here in the background. So we've got 2 cards. The first card is, I've got to pronounce these. Well, it's music. I can see a lion and a tiger, and there's another lion there, and some flamingos, and there's music. Orpheus, that's what I'm going to call him. Orpheus, music. I'll just give you a chance just to have a look and see. So it's kind of like what's being built here by the divine. This is like kind of your legacy, part of your legacy. Orpheus, let's have a look at this message. Music. Orpheus played a golden lyre, which was famed for his musical talents and powerful voice. He even saved his shipmates by singing to overcome the hypnotic sounds of the sirens who would lure men to their death. Unlike other Greek heroes, he had no combat skills, but creatures and trees would follow him to listen. He didn't fight himself, but he went on missions to play to those that did. Orpheus brought refined, beautiful music to the world, and all who heard him sing were transported to a better place. Maybe the fact that you have chosen this card suggests that it is time for you to listen to enjoyable music. Or is there another way that you can relax and be transported to a magical place? Perhaps you could even start learning how to play a musical instrument. Music has a very special place in this world. Like sunshine, it lifts and soothes the soul. Perhaps it is time for you to be inspired by a beautiful voice or melody. It's like you are music to my ears. The next card is the horror. Is that the horror? I don't know if you pronounce it like that. It's time. How do I pronounce this? I don't know. In ancient times, the passage of the stars, sun and moon across the sky would be used to gauge time and the seasons. Yeah, interesting, because we've got the moon energy. So in ancient times, the passage of the stars, sun and moon across the sky would be used to gauge time and the seasons. The ancients would lie in bed with no roof overhead and watch the heavens at night, just as we now watch television. What did I say about we've got to get rid of the colour TV, get outside, connect with nature, the stars, the night time. They noted how the sun and stars, so we have this sun energy here, they noted how the sun and stars would return to the same place each season, so the sky helped them measure the passage of time. Its regular workings were comforting in a world that could also be unpredictable. The horror presided over time, the measurement of the passing seasons, and obedience to this heavenly order. Their name comes from the word for hours. Is it Haraya? Okay. This card represents time and how you are now ruled by it. So the issue you have may be time sensitive. But the horror, that sounds better, doesn't it? Horror. The horror would hide, oh dear. The horror would hide the sky gates behind thick cloud, so mortals could not see them. Hence you must decide whether you wait for time to pass or whether your time is now. This card can only point out the importance of timing. Right. Okay, that's really interesting. The importance of timing. Let's find out some more. Whereabouts would you like me to go to? Messages from your angels, we can do that. Let's go to the angels and ancestors first. Hi Bittersweet Symphony, how are you doing? Good day to you all. Good day to you too. It's sympathy. I'm going to like, 'cause it's a bittersweet symphony. Bittersweet sympathy. Good day to you all. Okay. I forgot what cards we were using. The angels and ancestors. Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and now. Doesn't say that, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. His staff, which is a dream catcher, takes me to like Wallace's net here. Look, I got myself a dream catcher. What do I do with it? It is important for you to take a grounded approach in your current situation. If you are rushing ahead, or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe. Relax and connect with your centre. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Okay. Okay. So let's go to messages from your angels. They're going to come out of the box. Crystal, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Just takes me to like new land. And I can talk about like as in like fields, like as in earth, land. For you to build upon. But I feel like the divine is building it. So there's like this land that's yours, and what do you want going on this land? And that's being built. So it's going to be like, it's going to be perfect. It's just what you imagine. The seeds that you have planted are beginning to sprout results. You may not even be aware of these results, however, since they are in their infancy. Now it is more important than ever to stay positive and to hold a clear vision of your desire and intention. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Daily action, even if it only consists of baby steps toward the fruition of your dream, is essential. A phone call, a letter, or reading relevant material will keep the energy of your manifestation at a high level. Every day, positively affirm that you have already achieved or exceeded your dream. And most important, ask for angelic assistance every step of the way. Okay, let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. How long have I been on for? 42 minutes, 58 seconds. I'm just intrigued, really, to see what card wants to come out. So, we shall use these cards. And then I'm going to finish with a Mother Mary Oracle. Yes. The Candy Cane Angel. Card number 37. It's time for retreat. I was paying more attention to, I think a lot of these cards are like fairies. I'm not sure, it might be a mixture. But this is an angel card. Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. 37. About the Candy Cane Angel. The Candy Cane Angel is in charge of letting you know when it is time for some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. She too holds back from giving to herself, as she is such an earnest and industrious little angel, but her message is always clear. It is time for some fun. The Candy Cane Angel speaks. You know what my problem is, and you know what your problem is. No? Well, let me tell you. Our problem is that we both feel guilty about giving ourselves pleasure. See this little treat in my hands? It's not bad, is it? It's not evil, is it? But can I bring myself to just sit down and taste every moment of its sugary sweet delights? No. I have to wonder if it's the right time. if I have done enough to earn this treat, to wonder why I should get this when so many do not have a single candy cane for their own selves. I torment myself with these things, and so do you. How about we make a deal? Next time you ponder a gift to yourself, a massage, a treat, a spiritual workshop, a delicious meal, time to laugh with a friend, a long rest or nap, meditation time, a space clear. Know that when you energetically tell yourself, I am way too busy for that indulgence, you are really saying, I do not deserve that. Well, let's decide that you do. I am about to have my treat. I now charge you with the same quest. Give yourself that which you have been denying yourself. You do deserve it. The divination message. It is definitely time to have a treat, to give yourself the thing you have been putting off until you have worked hard enough, or saved enough money, or done without long enough. This card can come up for people who have been taught to save before they buy, a wonderful strategy, but at times this can tip over into almost habitual denial. You truly deserve some pleasure at this time, in whatever form you have been denying yourself. Do not rationalise or talk yourself out of it any longer. Sorry, I've got such a tickly lip. The candy cane angel has appeared. She has made a bargain with you, and you are now going to have some fun, some delight, some tasty treats, whether in the form of food, clothing, luxuries or experiences that you have forced yourself to do without. The luxuries are not only available to you, they are necessary for your growth. Step out of the consciousness of lack and into the consciousness of I deserve, and grant yourself this lovely moment of luxury. It's time for some joie de vivre and enjoyment to restage a grand entrance into your life. That was such a good card. That was a good card. Let's finish with a message from the Mother Mary. Okay, Mother Mary, let's finish this reading with a message from you. Excuse me. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. Okay, I just want to take you to the crown chakra here. That was the second card that came out. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. Card number 40. You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all of love and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. So keep you grounded. Well, we have the earth angel, the earth guardian here. Stay rooted and grounded. So no matter where we think we are on our spiritual path, there is always somewhere and something deeper to experience. Our Lady of Rose Crown appears when you are about to enter into another level of spiritual experience. This new level will be appropriate and healing for you, taking you naturally along in your spiritual progress. What might be suitable for another is unlikely to be exactly right for you. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need will come to you. So only what you need will come to you. You have been preparing for this time, quite possibly without realising it consciously. It can take years of preparation to be ready for the next level of spiritual awakening. In order to be prepared, we might have to be challenged in a relationship that really stretches or breaks our heart. In that situation, we are learning to love more unconditionally. That comes in with this, doesn't it? With heartbreak, the unconditional love. So in order to be prepared, we might have to be challenged in a relationship that really stretches or breaks our heart. In that situation, we are learning to love more unconditionally, to either let the relationship go or stay with it, depending on what is right for us. We might experience weeks, months, or even years of not really knowing with any certainty if we are on the right path or living the life we are supposed to be living. In that continued crisis, we are learning how to remain present, to remain open, and to learn to trust, even in the absence of clarity. Or perhaps everything in our life seems to be upside down, a loved one is struggling, or our own inability to resolve an issue that has troubled us deeply for some time and is causing us to feel almost unbearable anguish. No matter what the crisis or challenge, the way that we learn to respond and grow through it provided us with the development that we needed to be able to sustain the next level of divine experience. Love is the most powerful force in our universe. It is in everything and reveals itself in unlimited ways. To encounter this love, to be open to it, ready to receive it and to be changed, illuminated, irradiated by it, takes tremendous preparation. Spiritual energy and the presence of the Divine Mother is very real and extremely powerful. It is in some ways like the energy of the sun. It can give life, but equally it can be destructive if we do not acknowledge and manage the effect of its power upon us for good or ill. What is loving and uplifting at one phase of our journey will not necessarily be enough to lift us into the next phase of our journey. For this next phase, perhaps we need more challenge or more loving presence to leave behind what we thought we knew and how we thought we needed to live in order to allow more of the divine to live through us into the world. Our Lady of the Rose Crown comes to tell you that you have been in preparation and now the time is fast approaching or is already upon you, whereby you are opening to more divine realization. This is a sacred and precious gift and is happening in perfect accordance with your own spiritual growth. She asks that you drop preconceived expectations of how this will manifest and simply be present to what is happening within you and your life now. No matter what you may initially think, what you are being shown right now is more of the divine in its mysterious, creative, funny, and unfathomable genius. Whether you can make sense of it or not, your heart and soul will be fed by it, strengthened and empowered to more fully live your divine light and discover who you truly are, a magnificent royal child of the Divine Father and the Divine Mother. If you have been wondering about your spiritual growth, or noticing that you judge others less and are able to hold compassion more easily, this oracle comes as a confirmation that, yes, you have gone through a spiritual growth spurt, and also more is to come. If you have been feeling as though you have been tested spiritually with a reoccurring issue, this oracle comes with the guarantee of divine success and congratulations, as you are passing your spiritual test and the Mother is in celebration with you, and soon you shall feel that and join her delight. The healing process and affirmation. A beautiful robed queen with a crown of roses descends from the stars, angels at her feet. She stands before you radiant. Your attention moves to the top of your head where she places a crown of fragrant roses. See if you can feel the weight of it on your head as the energetic space within your head opens up, expanding in all directions, clear and free. Finish your healing with the following affirmations said 3 times, if possible. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. There's certain cards I'm looking for. Why wouldn't I have them here? Why would they not be here? They are here, aren't they? I'm just chatting. Where else would they be if they're not in here? Well, they're not here, are they? I was looking for... They are here. You've got this. Okay. They were hiding. It's like the readings like to be at least an hour lately. It's okay, we'll get to the hour mark. We're at 59:34. Wise people are always learning. Aspire to inspire. Adventure is waiting for you. So excited. You can do it if you put your mind into it. those good thoughts. There's something in you that the world needs. It's all that love. Okay. A whole lot of love. Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. And the bottom of the deck. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Thank you for joining me today. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.